Hello everyone and welcome back. Sorry, my eyeball is itchy. So today's video is going to be me sharing with you period story times. So I'm just gonna get like right into this, but I just wanted to say real quick, Aunt Flo is just she surprises us all the time. She doesn't care if like you have a funeral or a wedding to attend, doesn't care if you have a cheerleader or a cheerleading practice, doesn't care if you have gym class, doesn't care about anything. Period. Okay. She just comes whenever she pleases. She comes and goes when she wants. Um, I'm sure all us girls on here or out there can relate and agree. And if not, that's okay. Um, but yeah. Um, so yeah, and Flo again has a mind of her own. And one of these stories, well, actually all of them are Aunt Flo having a mind of her own, I guess. And I'm oh, I can't talk. I'm only gonna share with you like two or three because I don't want this video to be too long. But anyway, I don't know what I'm doing with my fingers. Anyway, it is like 11, maybe 11:30 now at night, so please bear with me. I'm kind of tired. I had a long day taking care of my nephews or helping take care of my nephews. But anyway, um, let's get started. All right, so story number one takes place when I was 16. I had just had major back surgery. It was like one or 2 days after. Little mini story time. I had something called scoliosis. It's a curvature of the spine. I probably will do a, yeah, I probably will do a little, not a little, but I can't talk. I will probably do a story time about that. But anyway, so I'm glad I brought supplies with me. And even the surgeon the day before my surgeon suggested I bring my own supplies. But also hospitals do carry like pads, although they're not very comfortable. They're not the best. They're like really long, for, like maxi almost pads, I guess, like maxi pads, I guess. So I'm like, I want to be comfortable. I can't talk. Comfortable. I hope my period doesn't come, but again, Aunt Flo had a mind of her own that day. Well, not that day, but anyway, I'm so glad it didn't happen while I was on the operating table. Oh my god, they would have put like mesh panties. They have those at the hospital and a pad. Oh my god, could you imagine? I mean, I would have been so out of it. I mean, I was so out of it that I wouldn't really care, I guess. But then I would have like fast forward, in time. I would have been like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Thank God that didn't happen. However, it did come though. It came, like I said before, I think 1 or 2 days after my surgery. So I still had the catheter in. Little, not little. It's a long tube that helps you pee. It goes into your pee hole, drains the bladder. Anyway, and sometimes doctors have to like insert a catheter to get like a urine sample, because sometimes some patients can't give urine. Anyway, that was my case. My case was because I was numb from all the medication and surgery and all that. Anyway, so I'm sitting on this chair, and I guess time goes by, and I said to my mom, I want to go back in bed, I'm tired, whatnot. She goes, okay, here, and she goes to help me up, and she goes, what is that? And I look back as good as I can because I'm in pain, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and the first thing that came out of my mom's mouth was, did you poop? I'm like, I don't know, I hope not. Oh my god, I'm sorry. And I think I started crying because I'm like, I do not want to do that. But again, obviously I would, if I did poop myself, it would not have been my fault. Just like having a period is not your fault, and there's nothing to be ashamed about. Anyway, so my mom gives me a wet wipe, and there's blood on it. So I'm like, oh great, Aunt Flo's here. So this is where the interesting part comes in play. My mom had to help me put on a pad and then help me put on my underwear. Now, my mom is a retired nurse, so it made things better. I mean, she was a nurse, so I was more comfortable. But again, I didn't like the fact that my mom was helping me put on underwear at 16 years old. I didn't like the fact that she could possibly see my vagina. Not that she would, not okay. I don't want to sound weird or gross or bad, but like, as a nurse or a doctor, you see a lot of people's private parts, if you know what I mean. So I know she's seen quite a few of them, but like, she doesn't need to see her daughters. And it, I didn't say this then, but now I'm going, she doesn't need to see her 16-year-old daughter's vagina. And it has changed since the time I was like a baby or 2 years old, your vagina is not going to look the same like it did when you were 2. I'm sorry. Anyway, unless you like wax it or shave it, I don't know. Anyway, um, anyway, so yeah, I guess since my mom was a nurse, it just made things like I felt more comfortable. Again, even if she wasn't a nurse, I probably would still have let her help me. Um, but yeah. Anyway, the next part, I said to mom, Mom, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough supplies. I think we should no, and she goes, you want me to call dad? Because he's coming tomorrow, which he was. My dad was coming the next morning to come see me. Um, and I said, okay. And I'm like, oh, like, I was thinking this then, and I'm still thinking this now, but I was thinking, I'm going, I don't want my dad to bring me pads. Oh my God. Anyway, but he did. Fun fact about my dad. He has 4 older sisters. Or not 4, like, one's younger, older. And anyway, there's 7 of them in that family. Anyway, well, 6 now. Anyway, so he knows his fair share about periods. So, I mean, it wasn't like a big deal. It wasn't like, oh my God, we have to call my dad. We have to ask him to bring pads. He's going to freak out, think it's gross. No. My dad was chill, and he's still chill. He's a pretty chill guy. Anyway, again, I'm not trying to brag about my parents, but anyway, it just, having these kind of parents helped the situation become less awkward or weird or bad. Anyway, so my mom calls my dad and asks him to bring me some pads, and I told her, can you get him, like, ask him to bring me a bunch of the orange pads, because those were my overnight pads, and then tell him to bring some of the green ones, some of the orange ones, which were the Always Infinity, I think, or I don't know what kind of pads I had then. I don't really remember everything, but anyway, sorry, excuse me. So anyway, fast forward, he brings me the pads. Yeah, I was again, not embarrassing, more like, I was in too much pain to like care or give a crap, like, okay, mom's helping me put on a pad, and my underwear, and my dad has to bring me some pads. Now, next funny thing, I was lying in bed, and later on that day, one of my nurses came in, and I guess I told her, and I remember this clearly. I said to her, hi, how are you? I'm okay. All I managed to say is, my back hurts. Like, yeah, no, really, Sarah? Like, anyway, I said to her, just so you know, I got my period. And she was like, that's okay, sweetie, no worries, or that's okay. Something, like, I don't know why I had to tell her that, like, well, because she had to check my catheter, make sure it's still in place, and so, obviously, when she was going to check, she was going to see underwear and a pad, so I wanted to, like, prepare her, I guess, I don't know, anyway, I don't know, that is story number 1. Story time number 2 takes place when I got my COVID shot, my second dose. So my first dose was in May of, well, when, like, the vaccines first came out, and then my second one was, like, the end of June. However, I got my period, like, 2 or 3 days before, so, like, it was just ending, okay? So I don't remember the exact, events that took place leading up to this, but anyway, my dad took me. I don't know why my mom couldn't. I guess she had something else, but anyway, my dad took me. Another father-daughter moment. But no, it was good. It was nice. Anyway, so he I don't know, I'm struggling. He takes me to my appointment, but before that, I don't know if he went to Walmart before my appointment or after. No, it had to have been before, because, yes, it was before, sorry. I went to the bathroom at Walmart, and I looked down, and on my panty liner was blood. I'm going, are you kidding me? She's back? I thought she was gone until next month, like, nope. And all I had on me was a panty liner. Now, usually you guys, I don't know if you guys know me that well yet, but I keep a period kit on me all the time, even though I'm on birth control again, because, again, Aunt Flo has her own mind, basically, what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I don't know why I didn't have any supplies on me, but anyway, I took a chance this day, guys. Oh my God. Anyway, so I finished in the bathroom, and I come out, and I said, Dad, we need to go. Plus, I was running late, okay, guys. I was running late for my appointment, so we kind of rushed there. I don't think I told him then, and because I was waiting. I was waiting. I don't know what I was waiting for. Like, I don't know. I wanted to get my COVID shot done and like finished, you know. So fast forward, I'm in there and I'm sitting on this chair, you guys. Can you guess what color the chair was? You got it. It was white. So yeah, how I figured that out, well, I was sitting there waiting after I got my shot, and I looked down and I'm going, "Are you kidding me right now?" And I went, "The chair is white. Oh my God." And I started freaking out inside, and I'm like, I think I texted my mom, like, I'm like, my period started again. I'm sitting on a white chair, waiting for my shot. Um, Help? Not, I mean, there's nothing she could do about it. Oh, I think she was sick or something, so she couldn't take me. So that's why my dad took me. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay. Um. So anyway, and I don't know how long you have to wait. I don't know about you guys, but where I live, they kind of make you wait like, or they try to make you wait like 30 minutes, I think. 10 to 20, maybe 30 minutes. Just to see if you have like any ill effects, if you, feel sick, you get dizzy, you faint, whatever. I've never had, like, I didn't have those side effects. But, guys, that was the longest, like, 20 to 30 minutes of my life, especially in that moment, If you're on your period, time feels like it's going on for a very long time, especially when it's like, oh my God, I'm leaking right now. Oh my God, I can't get to the bathroom right now. It's like taking forever. Like, it's so nerve-wracking. Anyway, so anyway, I was so lucky that this woman comes along and she goes, it was like 4 or 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes before I was ready to leave, and she goes, "Hey, if you're feeling better, you can go." So I stutter sometimes. I don't know why I'm apologizing, but yeah, I'm sorry. But she says that if you're feeling better, or like if you're feeling fine, you can leave. I said, "Okay, thanks." And then I said to her, "But I have 5 minutes left," and she goes, "No, it's okay. If you feel fine, you can leave." I said, "Okay." Guys, I made a mad dash for that front exit. I'm like, I gotta find my dad. We gotta get the hell out of here. I gotta get home. I need to get to my bathroom. I need to put on a pad. That's all that was going on through my brain. And so I walk outside, and my dad goes, "So how was it?" I'm like, "Good." And he goes, "How are you feeling?" "Good." And he goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No." And he goes, "Okay, well, your mom messaged me or called me and said that we or no, not said we have to, but asked if we could pick up some stuff towards dinner." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding?" Sorry. I'm like, "Are you effing kidding me right now?" I'm like, "No, no, no." And he goes, "Well, what's wrong?" I said, now I didn't have to tell him that I got my period, but I'm like, "Dad, I need to get home." Okay. But we did end up going, I think we went back to Walmart or Shoppers or Save. I don't even know where we went. And we did end up getting dinner, but I'm like, we need to hurry. And I don't like telling people to hurry up, because obviously I don't, I'm not trying to be rude. I don't come off as rude all the time. Well, I try not to. I think of myself as not rude, but anyway, I can't talk. I can be kind of mouthy at times. But anyway, and he goes, "Oh my God, oh my God." And he was freaking out more than I was. I'm like, "Dad, it's okay." I'm like, it's light bleeding. I should be fine till we get home. And he goes, and then he goes, "Do you have a pad?" I'm like, "No, I don't have a pad, Dad." Like, it's just such a weird, not awkward, but like a weird moment, like father daunting time. Like, we could go to the movies, we could go out for dinner. No, we're standing at a store talking about my period. Well, no, okay, I'm exaggerating when I say that. We weren't really in the store talking about it, but before we got to the store, he's like, "Try to speed." I'm like, "No, don't speed, Dad. It's fine." Like, it's okay. I'll be fine. So we, finish up at the store, and he takes me home. It's so funny when we get to the front door, he like tries to fiddle with his keys. He opens the door. He goes, "Go, go, go, go," and he like points up to my bathroom. Like, "Dad, I am fine." And my mom goes, "What's happening?" I'm like, "Aunt Flo's happening, Mother. That's what's happening." I don't know, like, my dad's like that. I think he's trying to be funny and like shed some light on my situation, which was fine. Thank you, Dad. I needed that. But yeah. So yeah, these stories aren't as bad as some stories I've heard on YouTube and on, the internet. Um, oh my God. I was 21, 22, I think at the time. 21? Yeah. Because I was with my boyfriend. So yeah, I think 21 or something. I don't know. Right, because I got my period. No, I had to go for my COVID shot. Was it on my boyfriend's birthday? Well, my ex. He's not my ex, but his birthday is the 28th of June, and I get my period that day, or did I have my vaccine that day? Oh no, my vaccine. I got my COVID shot. I'm sorry, my brain is just so foggy. I am getting over a cold, so I probably still have like foggy brain. Anyway, um, another little mini story time I want to throw in there. My dad or my mom told me this, that when my dad and his brothers, he had two brothers, he only has one left. But anyway, um, I guess one day my grandma, his mom, came home with like these brown bags, and inside those bags were like, pads and stuff for his sisters. Now, again, he has four sisters. And I guess she went and took them into this room, or into her room, and gave them like a talk, gave them each a bag of supplies. And apparently my mom said that my dad and his brothers were like asking their mom what was in them, and they really wanted one, and how come they got the bag, the brown paper bags that they didn't. And they're French, right? My dad's parents were French, like very, very French. And he's quite French too. He's quite fluent, and well, maybe not, I don't know. I mean, he'll speak French to people. Like he up to like when his mom passed away, which almost is a year ago. It's on the 15th. On the 15th is a year since his mom's been gone. But anyway, yeah, so that's kind of funny. And then it wasn't until he and his brothers got older, they realized what was in those brown bags, and they're like, okay, never mind. But they're so desperate. No. Dad, you did not want to know what's in those bags. But yeah, again, my dad's kind of like open about periods. Again, when I do talk about periods for my dad, it's like, okay. I try not to, but I kind of like tell my mom. And if my dad happens to be like, yeah, I'm on my period, just let them know that I'm gonna be crabby and bitchy and moody, all that stuff. I'm not gonna be me. I'm not gonna be a nice Sarah. I mean, I'm not too bad on my period, but like, I do get moody. I do get mood swings. I get miserable. I'm sure we can all relate to some degree. But anyway, I'm trying to think of another mini story time. Oh, right. This next one takes place in high school. And it's about the time I had to ask a teacher for a pad. Now, I've never had to ask anyone for any supplies because, again, I've always kept period kits on me. I had one, in high school, you guys, I had one in my locker, one in my backpack, a little mini one with panty liners, and a couple pads in my downstairs bathroom. My main period storage, I was paranoid. I'm still kind of paranoid, but not to that degree. Anyway, I had one, like my main period supplies in my upstairs bathroom, like in my bathroom. Anyway, so I guess I don't know, I don't remember everything, obviously, but I do remember, I only had one pad left, I put that on, but I think in my mind, I was thinking, like, what if I soak this up? What if I need to change again? Because back then, I was so paranoid about, not TSS, which is toxic shock syndrome, but I was more paranoid about, like, I don't know, it felt gross to leave a pad on for, like, 4 hours, 6 hours. So I like to change it, like, every 2 hours. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I still like to change my pads quite frequently. I mean, you're supposed to. Same with tampons or any, like, menstrual tool. Well, maybe, I don't know. I know with, like, Diva cups and stuff and, like, discs, like, the period disc. That was creepy. This bag just fell off my desk. That was scary. Not scary, but, like, it kind of made me jump. Anyway, what was I talking about? Right. Period discs. I guess you can. I was watching a video and the girl Sharon. I love you, Sharon. And you guys know I love her videos. Anyway, she was saying that you can leave it up to like 10 to 12 hours, or 12 hours. So I guess it depends. I don't know. Anyway, so I guess in my mind I was just worried that, like, what if I have to change again? Now I had this thing where it's like I'm gonna go to a female teacher, and I had one in mind. But then I also had, like, a backup in case, like, that teacher couldn't help me. And my last resort was the principal's office. I did not want to walk into not that I had, like, a bad thing with the principal's office, but it's like I kind of avoided that area, if you know what I mean. Just okay. They're knocking over their water bottle as I'm trying to tell a period story. I bet my guinea pigs get so tired of me talking about my period. Anyway. Do you hear that? Anyway, I'm so sidetracked, you guys. I am so sorry. I hope this video uploads. My last one uploaded, so I'm really excited. So hopefully this one does too. Anyway, so I went up to this teacher, and I kind of was like, "Hi, Miss H." I'm just gonna call her that. And I'm like, "Can I talk to you?" And she goes, "Of course." And she comes over, and I kind of like bend over and I like whisper it. I'm like, "You have a pad or something?" And she goes, "Oh yeah. I think so. I said, "Okay." And so she takes me to the classroom, which anyway, but she opens this cupboard, and there was pads, and she hands me one. I kind of like I put it in my sleeve, and I said, "Okay, thank you." Now, I wasn't. I actually didn't mind it. I liked it. It was a little mini, like not a mini, but like a little maxi pad. And you guys, like, I've never had use for it. Like, I've never used a maxi pad up to that point. I still haven't used maxi pads. Actually, no, I still have. Actually, I do have another story time about a maxi pad and about having to borrow a pad. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, I kept that. I didn't use it that cycle, but because I got home and I changed. But I did end up using it at some point. Does that make sense? But yeah, like I wasn't embarrassed. I was kind of anxious, but I'm just like, like. I was debating, like, should I not? Even though my pad was, like, I think a size 2, a size 3, it would have lasted me until I got home, which I only had, like, an hour or two of class left. An hour and a half of class left. But, like, I was, like, I was paranoid, okay? You're allowed to I can't talk. I'm not even on my period, and I swear I had period brain again. Like, I can't talk. Anyway. So, yeah, that was okay. Again, I didn't end up using that pad until, like, another cycle, I guess. I don't know. Another story time. I was at a friend's house. It was a guy, a long time ago. And in his bathroom, there was a box of tampons and a pack of maxi pads. Now, I wasn't using tampons, so my only option was this maxi pad. Oh, the first one I think was an Always maxi pad. So it was the second one, but I don't know if it was like a no-name maxi pad or an Always. Kind of look. It was a yellow like packaging, plastic packaging. But I remember it didn't have wings, which I didn't really care. I mean, I did care, but it's like, you know what? It's all I got, and I'm gonna make use of it if I have to, you know. And I think I did end up using it on like after a bath or shower one night on my period. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, so the story time that I'm talking about, it was this one. I know this pad because I know my pads by now. They were the Always not ultra thin, Always maxi size 3 extra heavy. So it was that blue. It's those blue. I'm tired. But I wanted to film this video. I've been like meaning to do it, so that is what I'm doing. Please bear with me. I know you guys probably are, but thank you. So I'm going. Anyway, so I'm at my friend's house, and I felt kind of crampy, but like nothing bad. It wasn't major. And I go to the bathroom, and I look down, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" And it was the lightest spotting ever. I'm like, okay, but I'm like, did I have supplies on me? I don't know. Obviously not, because I took one of the pads. And I'm like, okay, so the only people that are here is my guy friend, his grandpa, and his grandma. Now I could have, I guess, gone up and like talked to his grandma. I've never met the grandma, and his grandma's passed away now. It's been, I think, 2 years now. But anyway, so it's like, not that was like my last resort type thing, or I didn't live, no, hold on. No, I lived here. But did I live here? Or did I live at the old house? I honestly don't remember. But, again, this was a long time ago. Again, I don't remember how I felt about the maxi pad, but again, I wore it for overnight because, again, it was extra long, and I think this one had wings. But so anyway, I took one of the pads because, again, I wasn't using tampons at that time. Although I think they were the U by Kotex Sleek, and oh my god, they don't have those here. I think they either banned them or stopped making them or recalled, or I don't know what the thing was, but I swear I saw them at Safeway. We have a Safeway. I don't know about you guys. Because we all live at different parts of the world, if that makes sense. Which is fine. It's all good. But yeah, I did see them at a store once, and then I haven't seen them since that day. So again, I don't go to that. Well, it's not Safeway anymore, but I don't go to that store anymore. But like I saw them, I'm like, oh my gosh. But at that time when I saw them, I still wasn't wearing tampons. Like, I wasn't using tampons. So I was like, oh my God. But like, I would love to give those a try. But again, can't find them anywhere. I don't think they're even on Amazon or eBay or any of those sites. If you guys have them, cool. But I did hear some stories, or not stories, but like I saw some like period stories just a while back, and apparently the girl talking said she didn't like them, which is fine. It's her opinion. I can't remember her reason why, but anyway, back to the story time. I'm sorry, this video is so long. Again, thank you so much for watching. And taking the time. If you have to skip through some parts, I totally understand. Anyway, so yeah, so I took the pad, and then I think I used it that night, or I didn't use it until like another cycle or 2 cycles later, but I did end up using it for like an overnight pad, like I mentioned before. But yeah, like again, these aren't really embarrassing. They were like, why does this happen now? Again, if my flow got kind of heavier, I would have said to, I wouldn't tell my guy friend, but I would have said to him, hey, I'm not really feeling good. I think I'm just gonna go home. And I know he would understand, and I'm sure he would have understood, then as well. But, no, there was some stuff there. I could have taken a tampon, but I'm like, I don't know. But again, I had my own tampons at home at that time. I just wasn't using them. I was trying to practice. I was trying to use them, but they weren't working out at that time. But yeah, so I just took the maxi packs. I'm like, it's better than nothing, right? Again, I didn't mind that maxi pad. Again, I don't have use for maxi pads because like my flow it constantly changes. Anyway, again, I'm not judging them because I haven't really given them a good try yet. I might one day, but I don't know like what size I would get. I might try like an overnight maxi pad. That way I don't have to like worry about it worry about wearing it during the day. So if I'm gonna give maxi pads a try, I might get like the size 4 or size 5, maybe size 4, or size 3 maybe, maybe size 2. I don't know. Just cause like I don't know. We'll see. And if you guys have a favorite maxi pad, please let me know. I don't have like every brand of maxi pad. I know I have like the No Name like Life brand. I have the Equate brand. And we have Always, of course. We don't have Up and Up brand. I don't have. Is there L Organic maxi pads? I don't think we have those either. If there are such thing. I know we have the pads, I think, but I don't think we have the like maxi pads. We don't have the but we do have the Ubiquitech Security Maxi. So if those are good, and if you want to recommend them, that would be great. I don't know though. I don't know. Again, it's like I don't even know what time it is, honestly. Hold on, let me check my phone. 11:54. It's almost 12, almost midnight. Anyway, I wanted to do this video because again, I've been meaning to do it. And yeah. So yeah, again, I don't really have a use for maxi pads, but I am willing to give them a try one day. I have given the cloth pads a try. However, I haven't used them on like heavier days. I've only used them like when my period's like light. So I might give them a try again on my next period. I don't know. I know, I'm kind of excited for my next period. Next week. Or maybe, no, not next week. Week after. But anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I've done a lot of talking. This video is like 30 minutes long. Oh my god. It's at 28:40 right now. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Those are some of my period-related story times. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it. I can't talk. I'm not gonna say like, please comment and subscribe because I've just talked way too much. But I am gonna thank you guys so much. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my video. Not just this one, but all my other ones as well. If you have seen every other video, or if you've seen a different video, thank you for watching that one. I do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos, and support me, and show your love and appreciation and kindness. So thank you. Again, thank you so much for bearing with me and taking the time to watch this video. So anyway, with that, I end this video. With that, I'm going to say goodbye. So see you later. Bye, guys.